Welcome to Forecasting Clouds, CRM experts in their own words. I'm Chris Buckles, editor of Forecasting Clouds. With me is Brian Curran from RightNow Technologies. Brian, tell me what your role is at the company now.
Sure. I'm the Vice President of Web Solutions and really focus around the customer experience.
Let's talk about what your background is when you came to this job. We're at the Gartner Customer 360 Summit in Los Angeles right now, and this is basically month one for you.
It is
on the job,
and this has been interesting. An interesting hire for RightNow. And it's normal for a software company to go, okay, let me go find somebody in this space who's been in the software development space before. I'll go look at a bunch of CRM companies. We'll try to hire someone away. Mm-hmm. And I think RightNow thought about it differently, which says, if we really want to serve our customers, our clients first, then we really need to understand our clients. We need to understand the business processes that they go through. We need to understand what it's like. And I talk about people, processes, and technology. Technology is the last piece. It's the enabler. But we really want to go hire someone who understands the people portion of this, the change management, the process that you have to go through, all the things you have to go do before you actually enable that software. And so if you look at my background, I'm not a software development guy. I actually spent 8 years at CompUSA running their direct sales business, about a $2 billion business, running many seats, a couple thousand seats in call center, account executives on the street. So I really understand kind of that piece. I was with Best Buy for 6 years. I actually helped build BestBuy.com. I actually built enterprise customer care, which was their call center function.
Yeah.
I actually helped with the customer centricity strategy. Then my last job was actually Vice President of Customer Experience. So really a focus around that. Did Chief Operating Officer job for a company, Wirefly, which really was a major provider of wireless services for many companies, and actually a software as a service. So if you go to a Radio Shack or Best Buy, actually, if you try to buy a wireless phone, you're actually buying it through Wirefly.
Right.
And then my last job was Senior Vice President of Customer Experience for Generation Mobile, which was a Bessemer company. So I've really been focused around the experience across multi-channels, whether it was call center, whether it was marketing, whether it was actually web, but really focused around delivering the compelling experiences that drive companies to retain their customers, right, and get full value, whether that's retaining them, whether that's share of wallet, whether it's frequency, but all of those things.
Right. Before we started talking, Brian, you mentioned the fact that you actually view RightNow not as what people traditionally have looked at it as a segment in the software industry, but as something different. CRM is almost an obsolete term when it comes to what you guys are thinking of.
Yeah, I think we've used CRM for so long that we forget what it actually stands for, which is customer relationship management.
Mm-hmm.
And the word I actually have the biggest problem with is probably the word management. The fact that we think we can actually manage customers.
Yeah.
Truth is, that's the new boss, is the customer. And it's not that that we're managing them, it's in a lot of cases they're managing us. And so really there needs to be this co-management piece, that the ability for us to manage each other and manage that relationship. Mm-hmm. And I think what really matters is the experience that customers have. And companies need to be focused around making sure that they deliver that experience at every single touch point that the customer has with their brand. And so that's really our focus, is focusing around delivering compelling experiences that add value to that relationship at every touch point.
So Brian, you guys have an outlook on service that's fairly unique in the industry as well, and it seems like a situation where you've almost set an example for your customers about what can be done and how it should be done when it comes to just treating the customers and giving them the opportunity to provide that kind of service to their users.
I think what's important in this case is that there are probably a lot of best-of-breed products that you can go out there and get. So you can get email management, or you can get chat. Mm-hmm. The problem with that is that you don't really get a single voice of the customer. You don't get a single view of the customer, and it's extremely difficult to set up. Right? And so now all of a sudden you have multiple integration points for the customer. And if they're dealing with your brand, the last thing they want to do is be thought about as somebody different every time they touch you. So you make a phone call, and next thing you know, you put a chat session together, and they have no idea that you're the same person. You have to start the conversation all over again, right? Which is just crazy. It's a terrible experience.
Right.
And so for us, we think it's really important that one is that we're an integrated product that's focused around one single knowledge base that delivers across many different channels the same answer. It's consistent, so no matter what channel I decide to interact with you, at each different point that I interact with you. So to give you an example, I may go on your website and I might do a ton of research about products or services that you sell. and I may ask questions. I may actually have a couple chat sessions with you. Maybe we co-browse together and you show me how to work around the site. But then I call to place my order. Now the question is, do you know it's the same person? Do you have any information about what I already asked about? Or do I have to start the process all over again?
Right.
And for us, we think delivering that experience. But let's say I interact with you later socially and maybe put comments out there about how I felt about the experience. Don't you want to know it's the same person again? Don't you want to compile all of that information together? And when you're looking at it and trying to decide which channel actually serves you the best, you want to have a one knowledge base. The other thing is you want the answer to be consistent every time. And that's really what I think we deliver.
That's great. Actually, we did the piece about this on the site about the idea that there's lots of things out there to collect information about the cues that point at people who are ready to buy. They're targeted at sales. But there aren't many people out there thinking about cues that indicate they're ready for a deeper relationship. And it sounds like you guys are headed very much in that direction where it's like, sure, of course, the buy part is crucially important, but also the relationship part is also crucial.
Yeah, I would say it's even more crucial. The difference between a transaction and a relationship is a transaction is a one-time thing where you get value and we get money as a company. The problem with that is that now I have to go out and acquire new customers in order to start that transaction all over again.
Right.
So to me, the crucial part of a relationship, it actually happens at the support. The first time you buy something and then you need help, it's really important that you deliver that kind of compelling value at the support time in a channel that the customer likes at the time they want, anywhere, right, anytime. And that's where self-service becomes a really key piece of that. And then I want to earn the right. We talk a lot about cross-sell and upsell and all that, right? But we forget about earning the right. You earn the right to be able to do that by delivering compelling value at the time the customer needs it.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you have a relationship. And when you have a relationship, then you can ask for incremental business. But what a lot of people think about is, no, let's think about the incremental business first and forget about delivering the compelling value. And so if you really want customers to enjoy your brand, you've got to deliver a great experience so they go, wow, I want to do business with that company. And because I want to do business with the company, I'm willing to listen to other offers that they have for me.
Our guest has been Brian Curran from RightNow Technology. Brian, thank you very much for spending some time with us
Thanks for having me.
on Forecasting Clouds. Thanks for watching.